Hi there, I'm Meghna from the Bindi project, and I'm very excited to be here in Hyderabad. I started the Bindi project about a few years ago because I realized that there was a huge gap in the market in terms of what the Bottu had represented and what it had become. And I really wanted to create something that was almost jewelry like and bring something to the Bindi and redefine the Bindi and create like a revolution around it. A lot of changes have happened in fashion over the years, but the Bindi was largely ignored for almost 50 years. It was in the 1980s that the sticker kind of happened. And over the years, it's just stayed the same. Nobody has created anything revolutionary around it. And that's when the Bindi project comes in. We create bindis out of different materials, and we upcycle a lot of materials. We upcycle handloom fabrics that are called back from like our handloom suppliers. These are pieces that are really beautifully created by hand. Each piece has some intricate detailing, and just the whole texture of what we're trying to represent is that why should the bindi be left behind? Why should it not be complete in your outfit? For example, what I'm wearing today has a tiger's eye. It's a semi-precious stone piece that is in the bindi. So it's what we're trying to create here is an endless amount of designs in terms of what can be created very differently. Here we use beads to create really, again, intricate and interesting pieces that are somewhat minimal yet create a statement. The smallest dot, the biggest impact. So this is what we do. And so we also use semi-precious stones and hand-cut brass to create real impact, like the bindi from its transition from just using sindoor or having the sticker felt bindis in the 80s is when it started, and to creating like real designer statement pieces is what really drives us to fill in the blanks, and big into upcycling and recycling. So there are different things that we work with. These can also be used as body jewelry. It doesn't have to be worn on the forehead, but they are really, really beautiful and intricate pieces. This one has a few gemstones on the side, so it's really nice for an evening out. And we've also used a white base, like a white base bindi, which I don't think anybody has kind of done before. So we are very excited. We are very driven to encourage women to embrace their inner goddess. That's one of the key reasons that we started what we do. And this is called the Kamakhya range, the Kamakhya edit of the bindis. These are all handmade, almost 3D designs, and we use these, are greatly appreciated by people all over the country and the world. In fact, we get orders from the US and Europe and all of that. Is the white base that we discussed, that I just shared with you. These are the ones that we make, which are very different and really statement. So not the typical bindi, and this is what we work with. The bindi actually lost its significance, I feel. That was a reason, that one of the reasons that I started the Bindi project, because it had become almost boring, almost mundane. It had become almost like you have to wear it. So we are trying to change the why that women are wearing a bindi, and we want it to become like a part of self-expression, a part of shringar, a part of dressing up and enjoying that process. And in the meantime, also our bindis are reusable, they are sustainable, they are not the use and throw typical bindis. And these are really beautiful. This is our Padma edit, and we use beads to create these lotus flowers, which are a big hit for us. We do bindis for all sizes and all personalities of women. You can wear one, you can wear many, you can style it up how you like. But the important part here is to be authentic to who you are, discover your inner style, create an impact and own that, own the goddess who is in each of us. That's the idea for here for the Bindi project. And this is again a part of the Kamakhya range, where we have all the elements of nature, and keeping that in mind, that you can style this as you like and as fits your personality type. So yeah, this is what we do. This is the Tarini, and this is the idea of creating a look that is colorful, that days might be boring and dull, but your bindi doesn't have to be. So this is something that is really important to us, that women enjoy who they are and use self-expression and feel empowered when they wear our bindis from the Bindi project. We also upcycle ethically sourced leather, which is creating a look of like subtle glamour. Again, it's not a typical bindi. It can be used as body jewelry again and as bindi. And these are very subtle, very like beautiful colors, but only in that subtle space. So very exciting. We have different designs in that, again with semi-precious stones. These are turquoise, there's a rainbow moonstone, and all the elements of nature that are that's something that really called to us while we were designing the collection. And I hope you like it. This is the Tasmai range, and again, like I said, we do different sizes for bindis. We start from 6 mm, which are really tiny, to really big ones. They're easier to show to you on the TV, but these are a smaller range. And again, everything is handcrafted, almost jewelry like when you wear them, and they're very, very special. Here is another set in red. The latkans have been really the ones with the little hangings. The hanging pearl has been a big hit. And of course, we have the Lakshmi and the Devi in that as well, where we do all the upcycling of textile, of handloom textile that we call back from our friends who are handloom creators. And then we use beads and metalwork to embellish on top of it. These are not seen before anywhere. So I would say that we are pioneers in creating a bindi revolution in the world. We want to take the bindi to the world. And that's a bigger version of the same in the Polomi, extra large. All of these bindis are handmade by the women who work with us. They are sometimes have been domestic workers that we are bringing them back into the fold of work. They work from home, and each piece that you buy from the Bindi project not only empowers the wearer but also the creator. So that's a really important. It's an all-women team that we work with, and we are very, very proud to be associated with the women that we work with. Some of them are single mothers, some of them are really difficult times in life, and they've come into our fold, and we are very happy to work with them and bring them up to. They can send their kids to school. They can do a lot of things that they could not do earlier. So we are very happy about that. I am on Instagram. It's called the Bindi Project. We've been doing this for a few years now, and we're really excited about increasing our tribe and bringing, like I said, the Bindi to the world. So come join our community and check out the Bindi Project. We'd love to have you with us. Thank you so much.